It's the second reel. Oh. Yes, I kicked it with my foot. It's all right.
We're on the big island of Hawaii now. And this is the bus tour we're taking from Hilo to Kona. This is the It's mountain. That's right.
I don't know. I don't know what it says,
The
Carol.
crater. This is the crater. There's the black sand beach. There I am walking on the black sand beach. See how black it was. Now we're on the bus. Pretty coastline. Pretty flowers along the way. And what kind those were. This is our bus driver. I can't remember his name right now. And this is the beach resort we were at. Keohuki. Something like that. That's where I dropped my camera in the water and that was walking on those rocks. It's the ocean. We were in the room again. There I am waving. Weren't on the water this time, but beautiful waves. Ocean. Now I have Hawaiian music. This is where we were at in the luau.
Want me to sing for you?
No, wanted you to play Hawaiian music. I think this is right around the place we were, where we stayed. Beautiful scenery. There's where we were walking on the rocks. That's where I dropped my camera. In the water. And there's looking towards the resort. Lots of crashing waves. And they took a video of us, a movie of us. Smiley.
Look. That's me.
And see, they're all smiley. There, they're roasting the pig. This is the luau we went to. Put him in the cold. Cover him up with what kind of leaves?
I don't know. Some kind of leaves. Palm leaves, I guess.
And sand. Delicious. You eat it with poi.
Yeah.
There we're at the luau, no? No, there's where we saw the Iowa Needle. This is on Maui now. And there's the little waterfall. So we didn't have any more of the luau. It was at night. Yeah, that's the Needle in the Lehaina on Maui. And after that, it rained and rained for 3 days. There's that little town, Lehaina.
Lahaina. That I know how to pronounce. That was Lahaina. The big banyan tree here. Someplace.
There's the big tree, banyan tree.
Yeah.
See all the roots going down. I'm standing in front of it. There's. Hey, you're.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know it was there. I thought it was on the floor. There we're at. There's. I'm standing on our little patio or whatever. We were right on the ocean. And see, now it's starting to get windy, and then it rained, and then rained, and it rained. 3 days, snowed up on the mountain, sold out of rain gear. That's somebody else. Forgot their name. That was that big couple that just got married, wasn't it?
No, they've been married and didn't have any children.
Oh, yeah.
Married, I think,
Now, this is going on the boat to
found out that after they get back from this trip, she was pregnant.
the Fern Grotto. This is a Japanese wedding there at the Fern Grotto. See the overhang of all the ferns. And they had Hawaiian singing on the boat and in the grotto. Now this is when the waves were starting, I think, because you have the boat, I believe, out there.
Oh.
This was the beach, and we couldn't enjoy it at all. The storm came. There's a blowhole. Now this is on Kauwai, I think. Sure, this is Waimia Canyon.
Yeah.
On Kauwai. Hanapi Valley.
Waimia or something like that.
Waimia. I think we rented a car and drove around on this, didn't we?
No. We were going to go up to Holly.
No. This is on Kauwai, honey.
We didn't.
Well, then we took a tour, but
Taking a tour. We took a tour. I think we got a tour. That's the thing.
maybe.
Yeah, they took us to Fern Grotto.
Very windy there. There's that couple.
Yeah.
Minnesota, yeah. Now we're on the bus. And this is the Coco Palms, where we stayed. And that's the little restaurant where we ate right there.
The guy came running around at night.
Yeah. He lit the...
That's Claire.
This is where the Coco Palms were. This is where you learned to do the coconut, shell the coconut, or whatever you call it. Shock it. There's where we stayed. That was ours there. There you're doing it. Trying. Look at the big pile of coconut shells. There's that couple. Can't remember their name either. I should have looked this up before we did it.
There's a couple from St. Louis.
Yeah, it's a couple from St. Louis.
Looks like they're Freeman. Or
Ooh, that's pretty.
not.
What do they call that at Kauwai with the Coco palms where they lit those? They lit those all every night. He went by and lit them all. Lined up.
That's flares. I don't know what they're doing. You ain't going like that.
I guess this is right close to our,
It's right across the road.
yeah, right across the road from Coco Palms. Beautiful. Oh,
The prettiest water we got.
isn't that pretty?
I got enough of it.
Boy, that's pretty.
Think they got enough of that?
Yeah. You know what? This is not Hawaii. I don't think, because that said 6.
Okay.
This is the 17-mile ride
Yeah, okay.
from San Diego, or Carmel.
Okay.
17-mile ride where they had that Pebble Beach
Yeah. Wow. Let's see it.
golf course, and that's Clint Eastwood's home.
Well, after that couple.
Yeah, after they all waved goodbye, then that started the California coast.
Yeah.
Here I thought Oregon was the most beautiful. This is beautiful.
We drove up.
We started in San Francisco. There's a Goodyear blimp. Then we drove all the way down to San Diego. And this is San Diego Zoo now, where the koala bears are. Flamingos.
Like, flamingos there.
There's the Roanoke Ship we went on. We didn't take a picture of the koala bears.
That's the end of it. This is reel number 37. 38 rather. And it's Table Rock Lake at Branson, Missouri, August of 79. That was Dwight. We went down there. For a week. I don't have any idea where we're at. We're looking down at something. Looking down at it from the top of something. Must be kind of lookout. Oh, there's Dwight going up. The fire overlook or fire lookout. This is Lake Shelbyville now. It's still in August of 79. We came up here, and we went to Lake of the Ozark, Pebble Rock. We came up here. We went home first and went to, I came up here because I think it was Keith or Kevin got married.
Yeah, but Peter,
Okay. Okay. Julie Peters got married. Then we came up here and we brought Keith or Kevin, on which one? Keith. Blankenship along up here. Well, it's another, we put another roll in. This is still Shelbyville, I think. It could all be the same one. This is Shelbyville yet, I'm sure. Yeah, this is Shelbyville. That trailer park is on the right-hand side. That looks like that's Dwight and me. Maybe not. It's Carol and me. I don't know who this is. Oh, there's another tape coming in here. This is at Greenville. Okay, this is at Greenville. That's Bill, Karen's husband. Karen's going to get up on skis, I guess. This is at his sister's house. We stopped there on the way back, I guess, from Labor Day. So we've gone someplace and we're coming back. And we stopped there to see them. Boom. Went down. And pull him up again. Well, he's up. Oh, he didn't make it. That's not, there's Bill, so I don't know who that is trying to get up. Maybe that's Karen. No, there's Karen. Maybe that's Dwight trying to get up. Maybe that is Dwight up on the skis. He's down again, but he's going to get up. He's coming up. No, he ain't. No, he's up. There's Buddy and Katie. And there's Ginger. This is at home now. That was Labor Day, 81 there, what it was. I think maybe Ginger's blind here. There's Katie. There's Buddy. Oh, lovable Buddy. He loved to be petted. So did Katie. Ginger was blind. Now this is going to go into Coles Creek, Carlyle. I guess. Yeah, this is Coles Creek. We must have taken, maybe Katie wasn't, maybe Ginger wasn't blind yet. But it sure looked like her. I don't think we took them all three along up there. There's Bill, Karen's husband. There's one that goes by boat, being pulled by boat, hang glider. When you pull up by boat, I don't know what to call them anymore. This July 4th, 1983. I gotta go back and put one thing in from 1980 in here. It's just a single reel. After this one, I'll do it. I think that's Karen's dog. That's not Ginger. That's Karen's dog. I don't know what the name was. She got some sherry. Well, that's Phil skiing on one ski, but I don't know where this is from. I thought it was from Coles Creek, but maybe it isn't. Maybe it's still at Greenville. The one with Karen skiing, this is Bill now. I guess this is still at Greenville. That's the end of it. This is Key West, Florida, December 1977. These are just different trips to Florida, and different trips, different places. This is over the overseas highway to Key West. Oh, there I am. At least I'm not taking this picture, I don't think. There's Dwight. This is Key West. It's so windy, you couldn't hardly stand outside. And tried to barbecue something, couldn't hardly stand it. It was cold. I think this is Fort Desoto now. I think. No, this is via Honda or something like that on the way back from Key West. There's the overseas highway. Mother's going to get on the inner tube and he's going to take you. It's like a crop duster or a mosquito plane flying over, mosquito control. Oh, it's pretty sunset over the Keys. This is at Fort Desoto now. This is August 78. We were down here, I think it was 93 down here in St. Petersburg, and it was 95 up in Illinois, St. Louis. Yeah. There was Dwight with his mother. I think it's Dwight and Carol. Right at the table there's the boat. This is still Fort Desoto. There was me sitting there for a minute. Pretty sky. Now this is Grand Tower, Illinois, October 1978. We took 2 dogs along down with us. And there goes a barge up the river. River's not real low, but it's not real high either. Now this is Fort DeSoto again. In December 1979, so I didn't take too much at Grand Tower. They went over to the island over there now. There's Wayne, Kinzel, and Betty. Wayne been operated on for cancer, for colon operation. And he's no longer around. It's a pretty sunset.
What is this? Down here?
Mm-hmm. We might have Wayne and Betty again, I don't know. There's Grandma and Grandpa. I didn't know they were down here in 79. That's Dwight.
Right.
The raccoon in it.
Yeah.
I think that's, it could be. It's a little fuzzy. I think they're raccoon. That doesn't make, well, I guess it is Fort DeSoto. Yeah. This is at SeaWorld now. And that's Brian. Okay. No. This is August 82. This is when Larry and Sherry and Brian were down with us. And Dwight. This is SeaWorld. We went to Fort DeSoto and Disney World. The World's Fair at Knoxville, Tennessee. It was all in August of 82. There's Brian, Larry, there's Sherry. Brian was just about a year old. paddling over to Sherry. Must be Dwight out in some movement. There's Brian. I think there was Dwight out there. We didn't have nothing like that. It must have been somebody else doing that. There's Brian walking around. Boom. And Sherry and Brian. There's Larry. There's Brian and his playpen. There's Sherry. There's a truck with a trailer, fifth wheel. Brian. There's Larry and Sherry out in the water looking for clams or something. Larry's patty caking. In the green room. There's a dolphin out there. Now we're at Disney World. Well, I don't think this is Disney World. It's at the World's Fair, I think. Yeah, that's World's Fair. Knoxville, Tennessee, August '82. I think this is Pensacola, Florida now. Panama City, Pensacola, Florida. In '83. We didn't take any movies in Disney World in '83, I guess, unless it's on another reel. This is Pensacola and Panama City. This is across the bay from where we were, the waterway, the inlet. There's a big boat going by. That looks like you and Dwight going out. This is Panama City. Panama City and Pensacola in '83. Were we there besides when Wayne and Betty were there? I guess so. But that's longer than '83. I don't know.
Maybe that's the one.
There's Dwight coming in. Looks like you're beached.
Trying to get on. He's glad because I'm on.
Oh. And the big freighter going out.
It should go to all the stuff you wrote it down, so you can say.
Now here's somebody. That car, that's a '78 truck. This is just, they're just riding the surf. St. Andrews State Recreation Area. Yeah, that's around Pensacola or Panama City. There's somebody caught a bunch of fish. Oh, they all had their fish hanging. That's a fish thing coming in. And this is a fort at St. Andrews. I don't remember what fort it was, though. Fort Walt, maybe, I don't know, no. Might be Fort Walton. I don't know. Maybe that town, no. It's a fort from a distance. Fort Pickens, that's what it is. That's an overlook for someplace. Still around there, I guess. Overlook the marshy area. There's Big Lagoon State Recreation Area. That's where we are. It's in Florida, anything. Gulf Island National Seashore, Fort Pickens area. There's a big ship. White and I went up on that one. It's an aircraft carrier, I think. Pensacola, Naval Shipyard. There we're camped at Fort Pickens. No, I think we're going to Epcot probably. Here's Epcot Center. Orlando, this is December 1983. There's Carol. There she is again. She must have stayed all day with us. Oh, there's that water. Squirts from one and ends up in the other one. Strange the way it does it. It's pretty, but different. I don't know if we've been there since or not. Oh, there's some kind of a show going on. Dragon going after her. They probably got a reel of this, and that's it. There it is from across the water. see her. Guess this is when we go inside and see some tomatoes growing without ground. I don't know. Boy, the guy ain't got a chair on top of his head there. These are the steel drum players. There's Dave Carol. Looks like that's the Christmas tree. And I guess this is it. That's the end of it. This is the fire in our house. See what it did down in the basement. Really messed things up. Kitchen cabinet top, that down the basement. There's a joist. (1982). This was June 1982. Went through that once. Don't want to go through that no more. That's floor joist, Fern. This is Brian being born. There's Brian. He's just a couple days old. He was born August 2nd, 1981. Pretty good eating. There's Grandma. There's Grandma got him drinking a bottle of milk. I don't think he got enough the other place. You know, when I get too close, it gets fuzzy. There ain't nothing I can do about it. They brought Grandma and Grandpa along up at this time, I think. There's Dwight feeding him. There's Daddy looking at him. He's in his pumpkin seat. Daddy holding him. There's the doggy. Maybe Grandma and Grandpa didn't come along up with us this time. Now, this is Easter 82. This is, I don't know. Somewhere along the line we got Grandpa then holding him, because I know we got Grandpa holding him someplace, Grandpa Linhart. But that's too late, so must have been someplace else we had it. This is Easter 82. By this time, great-grandpa Linhart had his stroke. I know he held him before he had his stroke. There they are. Now see, Grandpa got he's already had his stroke. Great-grandpa did. Daddy did, and that's Brian being held by him. But I don't know where this is. This must be Father's Day. This is Father's Day, 1982. June 82. There's great-grandma has me. This is at Phil's house. Phil's brothers. Now this one coming up, that's August 82. He's running now. There's Bill. Karen has it. There's Grandma and Grandpa. There's Grandpa. Now I don't know where this is. I don't know whose house that's in. I guess Terry and Dale's house. There's Bill. There's Aunt Oni. Papa. And Nana with him. He still looks about the same. Looks like Aunt Karen holding him. I don't know. Aunt Terry. Aunt Oni got him. This is Easter 84. Well, it must have been August 82 yet. This is Easter 84 now. He's hunting Easter eggs. I guess. Yep. This is at our house on Cresthaven. Dwight, Uncle Dwight, holding the basket. There was Larry and Cherry. There's Carol, Grandma. There's Uncle Dwight. There's Grandpa in the background. Me. That's it. This is Yellowstone. This is our trip to Yellowstone in 83, in January. This is Jackson Hole and Teton Village, Wyoming. That's the ski place. This was a pretty trip. There's Carol without gloves on in Jackson, Wyoming. It was probably about 2 above zero. This is that T-Town village now. That's a lodge there. That's me. All fun look like an empty bone. Now this is going up on the bus to Flag Ranch. We're leaving in the morning and go up to get on the snowmobile, snow coach. There's a coyote or something. Looks like coyotes. Now there's what we went up on. Like half tracks. Only these were snow coaches now. They weren't as nice as the other one. Carol looks like she got everything. I dropped something, whatever it was. I dropped the overnight bag. See how deep the snow is. They shoveled ditches through. About 3 foot deep the snow is. There's the, I don't know if that's the upper or the lower falls, probably the lower falls. We're going around, well, we're going up to the lodge, I guess. Wind blowing that strong. Very pretty. I don't think she got gloves on yet. There's a snowmobiler coming around. We stopped at a warming hut, I guess. Now we're going on. But that isn't us, that was somebody else. We're still there. Snow Lodge cabins. Here's Old Faithful. Well, this is where we stayed here, by Old Faithful, but not in the big building. We stayed in the little, they were like dormitories. And the next day we go around the lower loop. There's another waterfall. Here's the trees. They're real pretty with snow and ice on them. I think that's Yellowstone Lake. I'm not sure. Look how pretty that is. There's the bison, buffalo. We get behind some of them, and they just won't move. They won't get off the road. This is probably the next day. We're going around on a snow coach. There's a buffalo. He's getting the snow. He's getting the snow off. There's snow swans, snow geese, whatever they, trumpeter swans. There's a coyote going across the snowpack. There's something going across. We don't know what it is. Well, that's an eagle. It's a bald eagle. Sitting up in a tree. There's a Upper Falls. There's the Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone. A lot of water coming down there. There it's showing some color there. Water coming out. There's a paint pots or something. Thermal basin. There's the lake. No, I just watered. It's just water running. There I am. On the last little reel now. There's a something museum. I don't remember this. I think that's one of the warming huts there. There's a antelope. That's an antelope. Could be I think it's an antelope. I don't think it's a mule deer. I don't think it's a deer. We're coming back now at night. It's very late. Almost dark. So doesn't look like too much of that's going to come out now. Well, this is the next day, I think. We're going back now. Someplace I see trees and they're just glistening out of the top of the snow coach. Maybe I had them already. West Plum Warming Hut. That's where you stop in and they got heat going on in there, and they got, if you need something warm, they got some hot coffee and that in the machines. That's the Teton Mountains, I think. Looks like it. That's the Teton. We're coming out of it now. We're going back down to Flag Ranch. This is going to be the end of it now. This is our trip to Europe with Jaco, with Austria. Here we're all out of side of Jaco, and we're just waiting. We're going to take a bus. We took a bus all the way to O'Hare Field in Chicago. And here we're taking off, or I don't know if we're taking off here or we're just landing, but we probably took off here. I don't know. Now looks like we're coming down, so we must be coming down from Frankfurt, Germany. This is October '84. This looks like we're in Salzburg. Here we are. It's view of Frankfurt, Germany from airplane. Salzburg, Austria. That's what this is. That's the thing where Sound of Music was made. That's the Abbey up there. And here's the place we ate big dinner one evening, and we had roast duck, which really went over with me. Oh. Carol, can you get that dress out of there? Huh? Can you get that dress out of there? This is on top of the thing, looking down into Salzburg. This is the Abbey. We went up to the Abbey now. Now this is where that's where they had they only had one cow, and they were being surrounded, so they kept walking this cow back and forth in front of the window, so they think they had a lot of beef up there, but they kept changing the color of the cow, so they thought they really had a lot of food on hand. They were trying to starve them out. Now this is going, there's Lloyd Bontrager with a big pretzel. There's Carol. Here we went here for I don't know, but this was
Huh?
what?
What was it?
I don't know. We were walking around there. I don't know. This is just downtown Salisbury because this is where the flower garden. There was a big garden here. There's roses. There's our hotel where we stayed at the back side of it. Now this is Grind now. We went to Grind. We drove to Grind, and then we got on a boat and went down the Blue Danube, which is not blue. It was muddy colored. There's the boat we were going on. We went on. We're going on.
You're just like everything else.
There's a barge coming. Big towboat. This along the water. This is just houses and that along there. We did see a campground. I don't know if it's going to come out or not. We come into Milk. It's M-E-L-K. Now we're going through a lock here. We're in the lock, and now the doors of the lock are opening up. We're going to go out. When we come out, we're going to see the monastery. There's a monastery ahead of us. And this will be Dürnstein, Austria. The monastery we went to first. And there I don't know, we have wine, Carol? What do we have at the monastery? Wine?
Yeah. Next, that's what we had. That's wine. We had wine, and I forgot what else.
Well, all the women got little dolls, I know that.
Good about it.
Now we're going through another lock. I think that was a Benedictine abbey. Monastery. Abbey. This is Milk. I think we're up high. I don't know what we were in. We weren't in an airplane, that's for sure. This must be the Schönbrunn Castle. There's a campground right along the river. So we're not in Vienna yet. Here's Dürnstein now. Now they had a band that met us. There's the band there playing. They met us at the boat. And then we marched up the hill to the hotel or the restaurant we ate.
Yeah. Richard the Lionheart.
There's Ryan Newcomer. That was our salesman. Yeah, Richard the Lionheart restaurant where we ate. Now now we're, from there we went by bus to Vienna. Now this is the Schönbrunn Castle here. Pretty gardens in front of it. This is all part of it there. This might be the... Well, this is from our hotel window. We just took this right out of the balcony. And that was, back there I guess was the Stott Park, which is a city park. Stott means city. There's the Stott Park. Now this is just walking through the downtown Vienna, the shopping area, downtown area. There's a McDonald's, yep. There's a McDonald's right there. Restaurant, right in downtown Vienna.
And we took some of the shoppers in the buggies and the...
Yeah. There's a horse-drawn carriage, just the shoppers and stuff like that there.
We went to a cafe, have hot chocolate.
Yeah.
Coffee and...
Oh, that's the Leprechaun horses. And you can't see very much of it. And it's really gotten dark, I think, so I don't think it's going to come out.
Get them down here.
I'm going to turn this off until we get something better. Okay, there we got something now. This is this must be the Vienna Woods. No, that's Mozart's statue. That's in the Stott Park. Yeah, there's Mozart too. Mozart and which one? Strauss. This must be Strauss. There's a little boy standing there. I took his picture. There's the... Boy, I don't know. There's the German people or Austrian people walking. Got knickers on yet. This must be at Baden, the wine village. There should be a clock made out of flowers. I don't remember. Yeah, there's the clock made out of flowers. We went on a tour. They roasted a pig or something, and they're taking it inside now. This is where we ate. Now we're going out through the countryside again. There are some Austrian people. We just took pictures of them. They let us take pictures of them, so we did. And this is some of the Alps now. On the other side of this, I think, is Germany, and on this side is Austria. This side of the mountain was Germany, or was Austria. We'd go on to Baden. There's Alps, yes. Just some pretty views of the Alps. Now this is from up on the road again. We're looking down. Now we're looking up. I think that might be Berchtesgaden. No, it isn't Berchtesgaden there. I don't know what that is anymore. This is the lake. Keohuki. Now we're back. So we're back. That was Berchtesgaden, I guess. Because we're back to, we'd rented a car now, and we're back to Salzburg. And this boat we went out on, we couldn't speak English, German, and they couldn't speak English, and we bought tickets for halfway, but we didn't know where to get off, so we went all the way to the end, and they just waved us on through to come on back on the boat. He stopped out in the middle and played about 3 or 4 notes on a trumpet, and then it echoed back, and then he played 3 or 4 more, and then it echoed back again. Very pretty. There's a waterfall there. They said that Hitler trained his submarine crews in this lake. It's so deep. Lake Konitsky or something like that. I don't know how you pronounce it. We went here first, and then we went up to the Eagle's Nest, up to Berchtesgaden, from the city of Berchtesgaden. We went into Berchtesgaden first. That's where we got this. We're still on the boat ride. This is where we should have got off. But we didn't. This is Berchtesgaden now, up at the top. We're looking down, and we should see that Lake Konitsky. There's Lake Konitsky. Koningsee, or something like that. From the top. You can see it's very high up here. There's Carol. This, we're on our own now. We rented a car. When Jaco's week was over, we rented a car and went. This is up on at Hitler's retreat up at Berchtesgaden. There's the thing there. Anyhow, we rented a car, and for 9 days we traveled after the week with Jaco. And this we did on our own now. It was just pretty scenery. It was a pretty clear day. I think this reel will end with this. And just looking all around, come up on top. You went to the someplace, you got your ticket, they took you by bus up so far, and then you went up an elevator, 300 foot. You walked on the side of the mountain and went up 300 foot on an elevator to get up to here. Hitler really never liked the place. It's the end of the tape coming up now. So this is the second reel, the second reel of the trip to Germany and Austria. We're still up at the top. Now this looks like this is the Alps. This is the Eagle's Nest, and then there's the tunnel we walked into to go up to the top. There's an onion dome. Let's get pretty pictures of. We crossed the border into. That looked like it was a fire. If you're driving back, we went across the border to Italy, through the Brenner Pass, and back. Now I don't think we've gotten there yet. I didn't see it if we did. I don't think we went through the border crossing yet. We might have. I think we were across there. Lola Mountain. Here's the Brenner Pass now. Now there's a bridge we came across before. We just went through the pass and about 3 blocks and turned around and came back into Germany, into Austria again, or into Switzerland rather. I guess in Austria. There was a big bridge. We were going to the right. We stopped and took pictures of it. It was so pretty. These are all the little farms down in the valley and homes. There's a car that looked like specks there. There's a truck. There's a little stream. There's the mountains. The clouds hanging in them. Now this must be Innsbruck. We're going around Innsbruck. We didn't stay in it. We just drove around it. There's a campground in Innsbruck, or in Austria. There's a travel trailer with like a screen room on the side. And they just leave it up year round. Well, I guess until it gets too cold, but this was in October and it's still up then. We got some reflection in there, but I don't know where from. Here's Zeus Pit now. This is Garmisch. This is Germany. Garmisch, Germany. And that was some kind of little, I think that was a cemetery. Well, this is Zeus Pit Mountain. We went up on a train. We drove out first from Garmisch on a train. Then we went up like you saw there, aerial tram. Then we got up so high and we had to switch to a different aerial tram to go up to another level, which Mother wasn't a bit enthused about, but we did it anyhow. And we get up here to the top and then they're skiing. There are the skiers. See them going, look like ants, but that's them. They're like a caterpillar. They're dressing the ski slopes for the skiers. This was supposed to be Potato Day. Now, Potato Day is the day when all the kids are supposed to get off from school to help dig the potatoes. But I don't think they helped any parents dig potatoes. They were all up here skiing. This is just up there on the top. We had to catch a last lift down so we could go down and catch the train back into town. We met a German couple. He had been a prisoner of war. He had been in Texas and North Dakota. He was captured in Battle of the Bulge in 1944. He could speak a little English. This is a Knoxville Castle in Fusen. Then we see another castle in Liechtenstein. We went up to this one. This is like the Disney World Castle is made after. Because New Swatchen Castle. There's another campground. We have some. Well, it's just a. I guess it's just a water. This is the winding roads, and where we saw the cattle there, that was in, I'm trying to think of the town. Here's the Clausen Pass now. This is way up there. Where was it, Carol? Oberammergau. And I probably had pictures of the place where we stayed there, but somebody just knocked at the door, so I had to answer it. So. Yeah, that's where the Passion Play is every 4 years. So 4 or 7, I don't know which. 4, I think. I might have missed saying about where we stayed there, where the cows come down the street in the morning. And we might have missed showing you the apartment we had for like $20 a night. This is Lucerne, Switzerland now. That's the bridge that goes across the river. We had a cup of hot chocolate here at Lucerne in one of these little sidewalk cafes. You sit right on the sidewalk, they have tables out. There's the bridge. It goes out, goes across the river, it angles across, it goes out in the middle and then it angles on an angle. There's Carol sitting there having her cup of hot chocolate. And there's a policeman, and he's up on a pedestal in the center of town. Here's a herd of sheep being taken out to the countryside by the owner, by the farmer. And this is Rhine Falls. This is in Switzerland. This is Rhine Falls. Very pretty falls. There's a pretty view of the falls. You see, I took a lot of them. It was pretty. It was split. That was somebody out there on the water. Now this is Titisee. Titisee, Germany. Now this is where we bought some stuff. We bought some wine, stuff like that. No, not here. We got them in Triberg, I think. I don't know. You might be right. I don't know. We might have got the cuckoo clocks here, but I think it was in Triberg. We stayed here in a motel overnight, or a cottage, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Wasn't a. We stayed in guest houses and what else do they call them? Pension. Now this is the valley in the Black Forest. Now, this is the Black Forest of Germany. And the reason it's called the Black Forest is because the trees are so dense that if you're inside the forest, it just looks black. Now that looks black too, but that's just because we're taking it in the forest. That's a waterfall. Yeah, but there's something there, so I won't cut it off.
Those falls,
Yeah.
like a canyon and a chasm.
Well, yeah, it's a black forest.
Over here.
Yeah, we went down. Yeah, we ate lunch there that day, I think. Didn't we?
Mm-hmm. Rolls and cheese and wine.
But it was dark in there. This was in the forest, so this was in a valley. Now we're going on to Triberg. That might have been Triberg Falls.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, we're just driving along. I don't know either what it is. But...
This is Wall City.
Okay, this is Rothenburg, the walled city. We went in the Christmas shop here too. So we've already bought the clock, wherever we got the clocks. We might have been at Rhine, at Titisee. Well, see, this is inside a building now, and they have Christmas lights. But some of them should light up.
I see a few lights in the month.
There are some Christmas lights. It's an old medieval city, completely walled around it.
Delicious bakery there.
Yeah. We've got some pictures of outside of this, but of the clock, of the, not a clock, of the square and that. I don't know what this is. It's inside, yeah, and they had, oh yeah, they had all kinds of little moving dolls or.
It's like a Christmas.
Yeah. Now this is outside looking around.
It's outside this too.
Yeah, I think we're standing at the gate looking out, taking it. This is like a square inside of it. No. There's a church in here someplace. I guess that's the church there, no? That would be like the city hall. There, see, we were there at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, this is Glockenspiel.
This is Munich now. Maybe that's what this is. This was Munich now. That's the Glockenspiel. Munich.
11 o'clock, the figures go around.
Yeah. That. I think they go around every hour, don't they?
Sing some German music.
Well, you go ahead. I don't want to. They'll think it's communist music. Yeah. There's about 3 different tiers of dancers. Now this is Munich. There's a big tower there. I guess that's a church.
Yeah. Probably.
We should have some pictures of, yeah, a lot of people. We should have a picture of, yep, all of it. There's, evidently that is Marie as a baby, and there's Brian. This is Thanksgiving 1984. This was just before we went to Texas, so with Christmas and New Year. That's Marie.
You know, that's the word for that.
Yeah.
You just have to cut out the shirts, that's all.
She's just looking around.
Daddy's on you. It's real.
Yeah.
Mine.
That's
Mark and Dale.
Mark and Dale, yeah. This is on our way to Texas. I guess this is in Texas. Oh. I don't know where, but we don't have that. We didn't know it was a trip to Texas.
We didn't write that down? Sure, this is at Padre.
Maybe it is South Padre Island. But see, none of these say anything what that it's a trip to Texas. Yeah, this is South Padre. But didn't we stop before we got to South Padre?
I guess we didn't take any pictures.
Next month.
Padre. No?
We thought we came across the southern part of Texas and we stopped one place where we had to go on a ferry, I thought.
We did.
But I don't know the name of the town.
No, I had a floating valley. On the pictures it says. I'll tell you. Fort
Francis. Yeah. Mustang Island. This. This is a continuation now. This is the second reel.
That's that thing.
Uh, we'll have to pick out if we can tell because we got no notes on these. Water looks awful rough there. I think this is where Dwight and I rented snowmobiles.
Or dune buggies?
I guess.
It's your truck you're driving on.
Yeah.
Looks like it's a
Maybe. That's a shrimp boat, I think. Or a fishing boat. My goodness. That many of them coming in? It must be a different depth of the water. Or an oil rig or something. That's depth, I guess. That's a bridge, I think. I don't think it's focused wrong. That better?
I don't know. There he. I don't know what that is.
That's not the causeway going over to the
Oh,
mainland, I think. This is whatever town it is. I guess this is Padre. I don't know. No, Padre is an island. I don't know what this town is. It ain't Galveston. I don't want to do that much. And that's good there. And this is the beginning of the third little reel from Texas.
yeah, I don't know where that is. Must have been a zoo.
Yeah.
Elephant and a monkey. I have no idea.
Must have been Puerto Rancho store.
I guess.
I'll watch this. It gets too long. Adjust.
Is it Port Aransas, I guess?
I think so.
Or Rockport.
Could be Rockport. I don't think Rockport would have a zoo. Here's Port Isabel. Maybe that's where it is.
Port Isabel Lighthouse. I think this is on the way to Padre Island. Run up in there, I know. Look around. As we're done and Dwight, we're going on the all-terrain vehicles on the sand on the beach. Mom Padre. Just like riding a vehicle on the sand, having a ball. Don didn't care for it much, but he did.